Hey guys, Jason Degnan here again. I'm going to do a really quick review today on the kit that I got. Now, if you watched my previous video, you'll know that I got a hammock and a jungle net. Thought it'd be ideal for Scottish camping, well, minimalistic camping I guess, but I was really disappointed with the quality. So I've done a little bit of reading online, decided to get myself a new sleeping bag and a bivvy. Now, if you don't know what a bivvy is, it's basically a waterproof bag. You jump in it with your sleeping bag and you've got a compact tent. Everything that you need to wild camp. So I looked into this and I've decided to get two things which are army issue. Got a really good deal on these. Now, for any of you that aren't sure what they are, I'll show you and I'll explain a little bit about them. First thing is here. This is the bivvy. It's basically Gortex, made into a gigantic sleeping bag that you jump into. See? Not too bad. Weighs about 790 grams, so about 3/4 of a kilo. Won't really make much difference in your kit bag. Much lighter than a tent. You're probably looking at what, 2 to 3 kilos for a tent, so it's a fraction of the weight, super compact, but it is extremely wild. I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with being so open to the elements, but I'll let you guys know. This is the second thing that I bought. Any of you guys know what this is? If you don't, it's a Snugpak Softie. It's an Elite 4 model. Now, let's see if you can see that here or not. I'm not sure if you can. So let me read this out to you. It says Snugpak, that's the make. Softie Elite 4 is the model. It's a right hand zip. Now, this is the really interesting bit about it. It's a low of -15 degrees, which is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. It's comfortable for -10 degrees, which is 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So what that translates to in real terms is basically it is ideal for Scottish wild camping. Temperature plummets here at night, so that is going to be perfect for getting up the hills. I'm not going to have to worry about having thermal blankets, quilts, nothing like that. This inside the bivvy will be the perfect combination. Keep me warm, bivvy will keep me dry. Now I'm going to invest further and get a really good tarp. I have ordered a army basha. Now I'm not sure what size it's going to be, so I can't really tell you much more about it at the minute. But I quite believe if I've got the tarp up over the top, jump into my sleeping bag, put the sleeping bag into the bivvy, then I'll be sorted. Be covered from the elements, I'll be dry, I'll be warm, I'll get a good night's sleep. Now if I want to take it a stage further, I could try that rubbishy hammock that I bought. I could put that up, that'll keep me off the ground, to cook a fire pit underneath. So once that settles, cover it over a little bit and I'll have heated ground. Hopefully the heat will come up and keep me nice and toasty. Anyway, hopefully I'll get it in the next couple of weeks before we start getting into the bad weather. We're almost into September now, so you can't really expect any glorious summer days, but hey, I'm optimistic. If it's dry, I'll be quite happy. Really what I want is no wind, especially if I'm going to try and pop up the hammock and the tarp or the basher or whatever you want to call it. Anyway guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget at the end, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Speak to you soon. Here you are guys, here's my new bivvy bag. It's DPM, made of Gortex, weighs about 790 grams. So let's get it opened up and show you what it looks like. It's a good size, reasonable weight, completely waterproof, breathable, big enough to take any bag, so I think it will go down quite nicely with my kit. I'm going to combine this with my hammock kit, and that way giving me an extra layer of protection and hopefully it'll be enjoyable. So as you can see guys, it's a really good size. Look at that. There's your hood, goes all the way up there. I'd say it must be about 7 foot long roughly. A bit longer than you probably need, but no complaints there. Anyway, once I use it, I'll give you a little review on it. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see that or not, but this is my new bag that I got. It's a Snugpak Softie Elite 4. Now, its comfort range is -10 degrees Celsius, which is 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it does go down as low as -15 degrees Celsius, so 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So it should cope with the Scottish weather no problem at all. As you can see, it's an average size bag, weighs about 2 kilos, but honestly it's what's inside this that matters. So I'm going to get these compression straps off and get the bag open to show you a little bit more. So it's like Christmas, when you open up your bag the goodies are inside. So let's get this out. Again, this will do someone that's about 6'3". If you're shorter like me, it does have the option to clip across the bottom and shorten it, just really to help with the heat distribution, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it makes it warmer. So here you go guys, here's what it looks like. This is an Army issue one, so you know if the UK military is going to use it, it's going to be good quality. I've seen quite a lot of reviews on this already. Everyone seems impressed with it. Now as you can see, it's got a relatively small hood on it. Said it's rated up to about 6'3". I'm about 5'6", I would say. So for me there's plenty extra, but all that you have to do is get this clip here, clip it on. They are quite tight because it's brand new, but here we go, that clips on here, the other side clips on here, and I've knocked about a foot off the length of the bag already. It will really help keep me warmer in the colder weather. An extra bit of padding as well. Now, there's quite a lot of unusual features on it. The first feature with this bag is what it's filled with. It's not filled with down, it's actually filled with their own special filling. Now, if you find it a bit warm, what you can do is you can completely unzip it here. There's an extra layer inside. You add this on, gives you a little bit more room. As you can see, there's about, what, 6 inches roughly. So you can make the bag a bit wider, especially if you're slightly heavier, broader shoulders, or you do just want a bit more space so it's a bit cooler. So all you do is unzip the bag, zip it onto this, and you're good to go. If you want it nice and tight and snug, you zip it onto this, and then that pulls in the bag nice and tight. Inside it, there's a shoulder tag here. Got your typical pulley cord on it, both sides, so you can pull it in even tighter around about your waist, which is always delightful. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not, but again, there's a storage pocket inside, so if you want to keep your valuables or torch, whatever it is that you're going to need in the middle of the night, you can keep it inside the bag with you, so there's no reason to come outside the bag. I think that is an absolutely fantastic idea. Now the bag, you can just feel the quality when you pick it up. It's excellent. I'll give you another review when I give it a try, but in the meantime, that's what it looks like, guys.